The Milk Makers by Gail Gibbons. Cows are grazing in an open meadow. They are dairy cows, the milk makers. Other animals make milk too, but dairy cows make most of the milk we use. There are 5 common breeds of dairy cows. The Holstein is the most popular because it can produce more milk than the other breeds. A cow is able to make milk when she is 2 years old and has given birth to a calf. Her milk is the food for her baby. She makes more than her calf will ever need, so we use the extra milk. A few months after her calf is born, a cow is bred again to have another calf. She'll be pregnant for 9 months. 2 months before her second calf is due, the farmer stops milking her, so she stops producing milk. She is dry. When her new calf is born, she makes milk again. In the spring and summer, a dairy cow eats grass and drinks water from streams and ponds. She eats about 50 pounds of food and drinks about 15 gallons of water a day. During the cold months, a dairy cow is sheltered in a barn. She is fed hay, winter silage, and grains. The better her food is, the more milk she will make, and the better her milk will be. The food eaten by a dairy cow is tough and coarse, and it is hard to digest, so the cow has a special stomach. It has 4 parts when the cow eats. She chews just enough to swallow her food. It goes through the first 2 stomachs, the rumen and the reticulum. When the cow is full, she rests. Then the cow coughs up balls of food called cud. She chews her cud thoroughly this time and then swallows it again. It now goes through the third and fourth stomachs, the omasum and the abomasum, where it is finally digested. Some of the digested food goes into the cow's bloodstream and finally enters her udder, where the milk is made. The udder has 4 nipples or teats. Milk will come out of her teats. It is time to milk a dairy cow. When her udder is full, she must be milked once in the morning and once in the evening. If she isn't milked twice a day, her udder will become sore and swollen. A cow can be milked by hand. To do this, the farmer grasps a teat in each of his hands and squeezes it with thumb and forefinger. Then he gently pulls his hand down the teat. The milk squirts out into a pail. Today, most farmers use milking machines, which are quicker and cleaner. First, the udder must be washed. A small amount of milk is stripped by the hand, that is, pulled from the teat to begin milking. Then a pump sucks the milk through rubber-lined cups that fit over the cow's teats. The action of the cup is like the sucking of a calf. The milk then moves thoroughly through a pipeline to a cooling tank in a separate room. The tank keeps the milk cool below 40 degrees Fahrenheit. If the milk stayed warm, it might spoil. Some farmers keep a dairy record of how much milk each cow makes. The average cow makes 5 gallons a day. Then the farmer sterilizes and cleans everything he has used after each milking. Now the milk is ready to take a trip. Every day, a big, shiny truck comes to the farm. The driver takes a sample of milk to be tested later. Then, milk is pumped into the tank of the truck, which is insulated to keep cool. The tank truck carries the milk to the dairy. When the truck arrives at the dairy, the workers are ready to begin. The milk sample is tested in a laboratory for butterfat content. Butterfat is a part of cream. Flavor, odor, and bacteria are also tested. Then the milk is pumped into a big refrigerated storage tank. Inside the dairy, there are many big, noisy machines. The milk is moved from the storage tank into a clarifier to be cleaned. The milk in the clarifier has come from many dairy farms, and it doesn't all have the same amount of cream. So it is blended until it is all the same. This is called standardizing. The milk moves to be pasteurized which means it is heated to kill any disease causing bacteria. This also helps to make the milk stay fresher longer. During pasteurization, the milk is heated to up to 161 degrees Fahrenheit for at least 15 seconds and then quickly cooled again. Next, the milk is homogenized or forced through tiny openings under great pressure. This breaks up the fatty globules of the cream to give every drop of milk the same amount. Finally, the milk is packaged. The milk moves through pipes to automatic packaging machines. These machines fill and seal the milk into paper cartons or plastic jugs. Dates are printed on them to show how long the milk will stay fresh. Then the containers are put into cases and stored in a big refrigerated room. After the dairy workers are through with their work, they clean and sterilize all the equipment. Delivery trucks come to the dairy where they are loaded with containers of milk and milk products. The trucks make deliveries to many stores. The milk is placed in coolers, ready for us to buy and enjoy.